next order of business is old business. We have on the agenda A, adopt Georgia Fund 1 resolution. We're open for discussion.
Madam Mayor, may I add a question? I feel, my contention that it's really useless to keep that fund there in the Georgia one. There's only $5,300 in that fund now, so if there's a legal signature on that fund right now, we need to just transfer that, to our general fund and just close that fund out and be through with it,
You see, my problem with this is that state's office, with all that's going on, when I call that Secretary of State's office, there have been money transferred out of that fund, huge humps of money. And I was instructed by that Secretary of Treasury that the only person authorized to offer the transfer was me. And I let her know straight up, I have not authorized any transfer except once. When Mr. Warner wrote the $10,000 to bill and I wrote that note, that's the only one that I authorized. And she said, if we close this account, we will not have a ledger or a paper trail once this account is closed. There is $5,000 in that account is growing interest very little. But until we get some things resolved and find out what's going on with the money situation, as far as I'm concerned with the audit going on, this is not a good time to close any account.
Gotta expand on that a little bit.
What do you mean?
What is the audit plan on that?
You see that I will not sit here and talk about what all this time. We know the officer has been locked out, coming in here. But I'll pass this on to you. I talked to Bill, he said Bill instructed me, and I quote him. What he said to me today was, I need to get in 2 weeks. I need 2 weeks to come down to City Hall to finish up this audit. Because there are some very suspicious and disturbing transactions that have taken place. Now, without revealing what was going on, that's what he said, and that's what I'm getting. And you all got calls and all, you can call me and say. But right now, it's not a good time to be closing any account. Not with my name on it. When I had, if I close this account, which I was told I was the only one can do it, I have a problem with closing something that I had authorized to be open in the first place. My name was on there, but I had no dealing with this account. And there have been money because I looked at the ledger. There has been money transferred. And for me to close it right now is not a good idea because the paper trail is not good. Until the auditor can look at it or somebody look at this and we get to the bottom of what's going on, the account will not be closed if I have to close it.
I've had 4 months and he hadn't done anything before now.
He's been working up there basically too, and he's been requesting information. What we need to do is allow him to come to City Hall, work with him, and allow him to complete the audit. The problem we're having is everybody's supposed to sign where's the money. That's a good question. The audit is very much leading when the attorney for the concerned citizen states to the county that we are on the verge of bankruptcy. Now, if we're on the verge of bankruptcy, we need to know what's going on with the money. Now, he made that statement. And he ended in the courtroom by saying, yes, we're on the verge of bankruptcy because the mayor and certain of her council members have been living frivolously or whatever, or they're spending the city money. So if we're on the verge of bankruptcy, we need a report. And as concerned citizen state on the poster, where's the money? I want to know too. So let's let the audit do his thing. We have a choice. If we want to disengage Bill, that's fine. But we need to engage somebody to come here to complete this audit. We've got too far in the process to stop right now.
I know we're all trying and volunteer to be on the all people committee. And I thought if we just more or less over that committee, keep aware of what's going on.
They can't hear you.
Well, I ain't got a microphone, so I try to talk loud so everybody can hear me. But my interest in this is I didn't realize that one council person could make a decision on any of those things that we got each one of us look at. I didn't know. I thought council had to make a have a meeting and talk about and vote on anything like that. I didn't know one person had that authority to close or open an account and that. I might be wrong, I am.
And you're not wrong, Scott. I didn't know that either.
Huh?
I didn't know that either, but when I talked to the woman at the office, she told me that.
Yeah.
She said, Mr. Reeves, be it known that you are the only individual that's on this account that can authorize transferring money and closing this account. And I said, let me tell you something, ma'am, I hadn't authorized nobody to transfer not one dime. And I will admit, the note that I wrote her to pay the auditor so we could get this thing going, that's the only one I said I asked. In the meeting, could we get $10,000 out of reserve and pay the auditor? And Mr. Wallace said to me, you need to write me a note for that. And I did. It was not threatened, it's been in the paper, and so we need to get to the bottom. And I was not issuing my name to say close an account. I want to know what's going on with the account. I'm the one standing there saying, they saying I had authorization. I didn't know that either. But once I learned that, then I said, hey, we're going to get a handle on this. Because whatever went on, I want to know myself because I'm involved with it. And I ain't authorized nobody to move any money. And we're not talking about $5,000 or $10,000 either.
Before the end of last year, how many other people were on that signature besides you? I understand that the previous, could I ask Mr. Brown who was on it before?
Sure, well, here it is, right here, the original.
Could I see it, please, ma'am?
Well, here's all the thing.
Y'all give me just one second. The ones that were on it?
Me, the man from 42, I saw.
Okay. Before the first of the year?
No. She sent me a copy of it. I was throwing that on March, sometime in March of 2013. It was changed. Some of the accounts were changed or something.
It was changed, to come directly out of the general fund account instead of being deposited straight to the general fund savings where it was originally set up. Instead of having to make an extra transfer each time, we had to put it for it to go directly to the general fund checking account to save itself.
But when you say we, who are you? Who are we?
The mayor, Turner, and you and me signed it.
No, we signed it, but I didn't know what y'all were doing as far as the transfer. Now, I'm not gonna say that. Like, I did not know y'all were transferring.
Well, that, you read it, I mean, you that read it, signed it, that's all I can say.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says, but let me tell you something.
That's all.
My name is there, but I have not authorized nobody to transfer no money.
We don't have to if one of the other ones do it.
Well, but we feel it, I feel it was the ones that transferred it, let them close. I didn't authorize nobody to transfer, so I'm not authorizing nobody to close.
That's fine, that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. Good. But the record shows that you, Mayor Turner, and Ms. Brown were all on that, and any money that was moved before the end of the year, back to the last 8 to 10 years, when the council voted to move all that money, then they
We voted as a council as a whole.
We certainly did.
Okay, I got no problem with that. As a whole, the council voted. But as an individual, let me make sure it's the record reflects that I did not, as an individual, authorize one penny to be transferred to any account.
Any further discussion? Well, I'll offer recommendation.
What do we need to do now, Madam Mayor? I think we need to put a few signatures on it just to keep it going, or just leave it just with Mr. Greason or Ms. Brown?
Right about now, my recommendation would be that we just table this,
Okay.